Hello and welcome back. In this Black Excellist presentation, we will highlight America's Black billionaires and the up-and-comings.
Welcome to blackexcellist.com, the site where we share Black excellence, opulence, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
In late 2017, we published a video featuring the 10 richest Black billionaires in the world. But today we will highlight the 10 richest Black entrepreneurs here in America. At the time, there were only 3 Black American billionaires, but that number has since doubled. Therefore, we want to take the opportunity to provide an update to celebrate the new members of the 3 Comma Club. It's not easy for anyone to become a billionaire in America, but it's tremendously more challenging if you're Black. This can be proven by the fact that only 6 of the 607 billionaires on the Forbes list are African Americans. So we want to take some time to commemorate these fascinating entrepreneurs who are currently on the list, but we also want to acknowledge the 4 incredible individuals who we expect to hit the big milestone in the next few years. In this original Black Excellist video, we will be featuring America's current and soon-to-be Black billionaires. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10, Tiger Woods. Net worth $800 million. Tiger Woods is an American golfer who parlayed a dominant run in professional golf into one of the biggest athlete business empires in history, from sponsorships and endorsements. After becoming a professional golfer in 1996, Tiger Woods was immediately offered million-dollar deals with Nike, Titleist, and Rolex watches, among dozens of other deals. Tiger rebounded from a scandal and a series of debilitating injuries to re-establish himself as one of the marketable athletes in sports. Tiger roared back in 2018 with his first PGA Tour win in 5 years when he captured the Tour Championship. His 2019 win at the Masters was his first major title in 11 years and 15th overall, inching him closer to the Jack Nicklaus record of 18. In his professional golf career that he started at the age of 20, Tiger has won 81 PGA Tour victories, and his total career earnings are estimated at a staggering $1.5 billion. However, he has regularly made far more money off the golf course with endorsement deals than he did with wins on the golf course. Woods is founder and CEO of Tiger Woods Ventures, a multi-brand enterprise comprising his various companies and philanthropic endeavors, including Tiger Foundation, a charitable organization serving underrepresented youth through education, Tiger Design, the golf course design company, Tiger Live, an events company, and last but not least, his upscale sports restaurant, the Woods Jupiter. Number 9, Dr. Dre, Andre Young. Net worth $820 million. Andre Young, better known as Dr. Dre, is an American rapper, songwriter, record producer, and entrepreneur. The Compton, California native is the founder and CEO of Aftermath Entertainment and Beats Electronics, and was previously co-owner of Death Row Records. Dr. Dre is considered to be one of the best hip-hop producers of all time. After his meteoric rise in the 1980s as a member of rap group NWA, he climbed to the top of the music industry by working with all of the superstars of hip-hop and R&B. But he would also carve out his own legacy by producing music for the likes of Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, and Kendrick Lamar. As Young started to expand his empire outside of the record-producing area, in 2006 he would partner with record executive and co-founder of Interscope Records, Jimmy Iovine, to form Beats by Dre. The high-end headphones brand would introduce portable and wireless speakers, co-branded smartphones, and a new streaming music service to the music world and its fans. In 6 years, Dr. Dre and Iovine would turn Beats by Dre into a $1 billion plus business, thanks to lightning-fast marketing, celebrity endorsements, and an unbeatable grasp of pop culture. There was a hungry market of demanding consumers who wanted to enhance their music listening experience far beyond what a $1 earbud could offer. The time for them to cash out would come in the year 2014. They would sell their gold mine to Apple for a whopping $3.2 billion. Their stake in the payout would be diluted due to large chunks of equity they gave up to early endorsers and taxes. So in the end, Dr. Dre's stake would be $700 million. Not a bad payday. His net worth would still skyrocket, inching him closer and closer to billionaire status. Number 8. Sheila Johnson. Net worth $820 million. Sheila Crump Johnson is an American businesswoman and co-founder of Black Entertainment Television, the mainstream's go-to cable channel for urban culture. Although her net worth has since decreased, in 2001, Johnson was the first African-American woman to attain a net worth of at least $1 billion when Forbes named her to their billionaire list. Yes, she beat Oprah to the punch. Johnson has built a reputation on making bold investments that tap into her personal beliefs and passions while building businesses, advancing education, promoting diversity, growing women's professional sports, nurturing the arts, and giving back to the global community. Sheila Johnson's first love was music as she became a concert violinist in high school, who was the first African American to win a statewide violin competition in Illinois. Originally working as a music teacher while teaching private violin lessons on the side, Johnson credits much of her early business knowledge from her days as a private music instructor. In 1969, Sheila married Robert Johnson. They were married for 33 years, and together they founded the entertainment network BET. In 2001, they sold their conglomeration to Viacom for $3 billion in stock and assumed debt. Today, she is the first African-American woman to be an owner or partner in 3 professional sports franchises: the NBA Washington Wizards, NHL Capitals, and WNBA Mystics. Johnson made her entrance into real estate and the hospitality industry in 2002. She's currently CEO of Salamander Hospitality, a company that she founded in 2005, which includes holdings of luxury resorts, spas, and golf clubs. Meanwhile, Sheila is a dedicated activist for social justice. Since 2006, she has been serving as a global ambassador for CARE, a humanitarian organization fighting against poverty that she has donated more than $4 million. Number 7. Diddy, Shawn Combs. Net worth $900 million. New York-born Diddy is a multi-talented musical genius who holds the titles of record producer, songwriter, actor, rapper, and entrepreneur. As a young intern, Combs worked at Uptown Records before forming his own record label in 1993 called Bad Boy Entertainment. He produced blockbuster hits for the likes of Notorious B.I.G., Usher, and Mary J. Blige. He then released his own first solo studio album in 1997, which became certified 7 times platinum and debuted #1 on the Billboards. While releasing commercially and critically successful music, Combs would celebrate 3 Grammy Awards and establish himself as one of the cash kings of hip-hop. His immense wealth is the culmination of entrepreneurial endeavors centered around his clothing lines, fragrances, restaurants, vodka, bottled water, a marketing agency, and his own TV network. Diddy's string of successes started with his ability to take then newcomer Biggie Smalls and transform him into a hip-hop powerhouse. He would then quickly sign other talented acts and assemble a formidable in-house production team that would be responsible for releasing platinum hit after hit. Building upon his musical success, Diddy would aggressively master the art of building a lifestyle brand that encompassed entertainment, fashion, attitude, and extravagance. In 1998, Diddy launched Sean John, his own fashion line and clothing company. In 2013, Diddy founded Combs Wine & Spirits, a liquor company that manages his branded alcoholic products, and laid the foundation for his lucrative 50-50 multi-year deal with Ciroc Vodka. Moreover, Diddy's cable network Revolt has access to more than 50 million viewers and can be watched worldwide. But Diddy also takes time to pay it forward. In 2016, Diddy opened a charter school in Harlem, New York. His multiple business accomplishments helped define his success, but his school and his multiple charity initiatives through the Combs Foundation rank at the top of his achievements. Number 6. Jay-Z, Shawn Carter, net worth $1 billion. Born and raised in New York City, Jay-Z began his musical career after founding the record label Rockefeller Records in 1995. He has gone on to release 13 critically acclaimed albums that have sold over 50 million records and 75 million singles sold worldwide. After winning a total of 22 Grammy Awards and holding the record for the most #1 albums by a solo artist, Jay-Z has arguably established himself as the greatest entertainer in hip-hop history. The rapper-turned-mogul has earned his fortune not only through a rapping career that has spanned nearly 3 decades, but also through very successful business and entrepreneurial endeavors. These ventures have included entertainment labels, clothing lines, alcohol brands, an upscale sports club, and a music streaming service. Although Jay-Z sold his stake in the NBA's New Jersey Nets in 2013, he was key in revamping the franchise and instrumental in its move to Brooklyn in 2012. In 2015, Jay-Z bought the music streaming company Tidal for $56 million and has parlayed its success into a value of $600 million. Jay-Z's entertainment label, Roc Nation, is a partnership with Live Nation that has become the impetus for many of his recent multi-million-dollar deals. Roc Nation's deal with the NFL in 2019 will help introduce new music and entertainment initiatives to NFL football games. Meanwhile, his relationship with Beyoncé Knowles has cemented the couple as royalty atop the music world. Through Jay-Z's concert deals with Live Nation, the power couple has produced music together and played on a 50-show tour that reportedly earned them $5 million a show. Today, Jay-Z is trying to build a movement to change the world through his Shawn Carter Foundation and countless other philanthropic ventures. His evolution has been a complicated but inspirational one that embodies all of the dimensions that every rapper aspires for: commercially, culturally, and creatively. We here at Black Excellist want to thank you for your love and support. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, or give today. Either action you take really does help the channel tremendously. Again, thank you for supporting our mission to produce Black excellence for your enlightenment and enjoyment. Number 5. Kanye West, net worth $1.3 billion. Rapper and fashion designer Kanye West gained widespread fame upon the release of his 2004 album, The College Dropout. Today, he is one of the most successful and awarded musicians on the planet, with 21 Grammy wins. West began experimenting with music at an early age and even received a scholarship to attend the American Academy of Art in 1997. He transferred to Chicago State University to study English, but eventually dropped out at the age of 20 to pursue his music career. After dropping out of college, West began making beats for local artists while he honed his own style. His production credits include Jay-Z, Beyoncé, John Legend, Alicia Keys, and Janet Jackson, to name a few. West would eventually evolve from music producer to rapper to hip-hop icon and go on to sell millions of records, earn platinum plaques, and reach #1 on the Billboard charts. However, the majority of West's fortune came not from his music, but from his footwear and apparel brand, Yeezy. This is a multi-million-dollar partnership with Adidas that was officially announced in December of 2013. West has insisted for years that he is a billionaire, but it wasn't until recently that Forbes magazine finally agreed with him after reviewing the 2019 valuation of his Yeezy-Adidas partnership and shoe division. His collaboration with Adidas and the Yeezy brand would be valued at $3 billion. Kanye earns a 10% royalty on the net sales of the Yeezy shoe line, which is, by the way, reportedly north of $1.5 billion annually, and he owns 100% of the apparel line outright. This solidifies his astronomical net worth, and his billionaire status should no longer be in question. His philanthropic ventures include the Kanye West Foundation, which benefits disadvantaged minorities, and he also devotes significant time and money towards disaster relief. Number 4. Michael Jordan, net worth $2.1 billion. Michael Jordan is one of the most celebrated figures in popular culture and is almost universally regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time. He played 15 seasons in the NBA, winning 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. He was one of the most effectively marketed athletes of his generation and is considered the most key factor in popularizing the NBA around the world in the 1980s and 90s. Since he retired in 2003, he has built the most successful and lucrative career that the world has ever seen from a former athlete. While he made less than $100 million during his career as the NBA's greatest player of all time, MJ has been a billionaire since 2014 and was the first athlete to do so. Michael Jordan is a self-made billionaire who made a fortune through multi-million-dollar endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, Hanes, and other corporate partnerships. Nike's Jordan brand alone brings in roughly $3 billion in revenue each year. The popularity of Air Jordans continues to rise and have seen a resurge in recent years thanks to celebrity partnerships who connect to a younger audience while releasing new versions of retro styles to reconnect with the older fans. In 2010, he purchased the Charlotte Hornets for $175 million, which helped him hit billionaire status when the NBA franchise's value skyrocketed just a few years after Jordan's acquisition. The team is now worth more than $1.5 billion, and Jordan owns 97% of the franchise. On top of that, he's reportedly making $100 million a year from Nike royalties alone. In 2019, Jordan's net worth was increasing at a rate of $34,000 an hour. There is not enough time to list all of Jordan's philanthropic activities, but he is a founding donor of the National Museum of African American History with a contribution of $5 million. In addition to attending and organizing hundreds of celebrity fundraisers, MJ has donated millions more to causes supporting youth programs, disaster recovery efforts, and improvements to healthcare. Number 3. Oprah Winfrey, net worth $2.7 billion. Oprah Winfrey is an American media executive, television producer, and former talk show host who is best known for The Oprah Winfrey Show, which was the highest-rated television program of its kind. Her show ran in national syndication for 25 years, from 1986 to 2011, and helped her earn the title Queen of All Media. Oprah is North America's first and only Black multi-billionaire and is also ranked as the greatest Black philanthropist in American history. Oprah Winfrey's first media job was at a radio station for the African American community in Nashville, making her the first Black female news anchor in the city. After a few short gigs, Winfrey moved to Chicago, where she revamped a morning show that was struggling. In 1985, the program was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show. Oprah would enjoy a string of successes as she transitioned her hit talk show into a media and business empire. In 2011, she launched her cable channel, OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network. She continues to blaze her own path by starting her own production companies such as Harpo Productions, while expanding her success in the media world, writing numerous best-selling books, acting in blockbuster movies, and producing critically acclaimed films. To prove that she has the Midas touch, her $43 million investment into Weight Watchers is now worth more than $400 million. Through her angel network, Winfrey has given millions of dollars to charitable causes, including building schools in rural areas across the globe, like her Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, which has changed the trajectory for so many disadvantaged girls in South Africa. As of 2020, Oprah Winfrey wears the crown as the richest Black woman in the world. Oprah has landed on several Forbes lists over the years, including Forbes Power List, America's Self-Made Female Billionaires list, and their Powerful People list. Number 2. David Steward, net worth $3.9 billion. David Steward is an American businessman who is the chairman and founder of Worldwide Technology, one of the largest African American-owned businesses in the United States. After graduating from college in 1973, Steward worked as a production manager and a successful sales representative for FedEx. He always had an entrepreneurial spirit, but it wasn't until 1981 that he hit a turning point. He was named Salesperson of the Year, and FedEx presented him with an ice bucket with engraved initials. When Steward looked inside and realized it was empty, it became a defining moment for Steward, who decided to step away a few years later. In 1990, Steward founded WWT, a systems integrator that focused on the implementation of enterprise-wide imaging, conversion services, and telecommunications networks. The company serves not only corporate America, but also federal, state, and local governments. Once the company started to win government contracts as a minority-owned small business, the orders started rolling in from big-budgeted federal customers. Private sector business transactions also started to heat up as companies rushed to install computers, printers, and other telecom equipment. In 1999, WWT spun off its telecommunications division to form telcobuy.com. Sales for the two companies excelled, and in 2013, their combined revenue passed a whopping $1 billion. Steward's tenacity and business savvy would help WWT revenue surpass an astounding $11 billion by the year 2018. The company now has more than 40 Fortune 100 companies as customers and has over 3,000 employees across 20 offices across the globe. Steward has served on a plethora of committees and boards around Missouri and the greater St. Louis area. He has received multiple citizenship awards and has donated millions of dollars to the United Way of St. Louis. Steward has been the recipient of numerous accolades and awards, including Company and Entrepreneur of the Year from Black Enterprise, as well as the Horatio Alger Award for Distinguished Americans in 2014. Number 1. Robert Smith, net worth $5 billion. Topping off our list of America's Black billionaires, we salute Robert F. Smith. As a high school student, Smith secured an internship at Bell Labs after calling the company every week for 5 months. After an intern from MIT didn't show up, he was accepted as an intern. He went on to earn a chemical engineer degree from Cornell University in 1985. In engineering training, he worked at Kraft Foods and Goodyear Tire before getting his MBA at Columbia University. Smith would work on Wall Street, accepting a position in the tumultuous world of investment banking at Goldman Sachs from 1994 to 2000. Smith would eventually leave Goldman Sachs to launch his own private equity firm, Vista Equity Partners, in 2000. The firm focuses exclusively on investing in Silicon Valley's least known software and technology companies. With over $50 billion in assets, Vista is one of the best performing private equity firms in the nation, posting annualized returns of 22% for the past 20 years. Smith's intelligence, business strategies, and work ethic has won him praise from his corporate peers and earned him billions on Wall Street. He and his company have a knack for finding elite talent that can be attributed to his unconventional hiring strategies. Vista leverages a personality test developed by IBM that not only takes into account your social and technical skills, but it also measures an applicant's interest in arts and humanities. In 2016, Smith donated $20 million to help support the National Museum of African American History in Washington, D.C. Moreover, Smith signed on as a member of the Giving Pledge, founded by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and has promised to invest half of his net worth during his lifetime to causes that support the equality of African Americans and causes that will ensure a livable planet for future generations. Furthermore, during a commencement speech at a historically Black college in Atlanta, Georgia, Smith made it an extra happy graduation day for the 400 Morehouse College graduates when he vowed to wipe out all of the student debt for the entire 2019 graduating class. He later extended the gift to cover the educational debt amassed by their parents as well. boss.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed with us until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.